So I just get you to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Simon Trillsbar. I'm the VP of Hootsuite for APAC.
Yeah. And what have you just spoken about?
I did a presentation called Don't Give Social to Gavin, which is an odd title, but in essence it was about social media becoming more and more important, spreading across the enterprise, and therefore needing more than one person.
Yeah, okay. And I mean, in your talk, you mentioned that social media, it wasn't just about the numbers, but it was about creating meaningful relationships.
Yep.
How can organisations, and I guess in particular healthcare facilities, how can they create meaningful relationships with their patients and stakeholders through social media?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. It's a journey, and there's no real silver bullet.
Yeah.
So first of all, there needs to be commitment, there needs to be investment, and it needs to be supported from the very, very top. But some of the things that you can think about is, how do I start to engage with people that care about the content that I'm pushing out, people that care about the service that I'm delivering, and using social media technology, you can start to do that. And like anything, it takes time to develop that relationship, but it starts with finding them and having conversations. I think one of the things that people forget sometimes is these platforms were designed for the consumer in mind, rather than the corporation. So the rules are slightly different.
And I mean, there are plenty of, there's no shortage of platforms out there that healthcare facilities and hospitals can use. In your opinion, what's the most powerful platform they can use?
It depends on the use case. I don't want it to seem like I'm dodging the question, but what we find is that Twitter is extremely good for customer service. It's a real-time information platform. Instagram is probably the best in terms of user-generated content and imagery, and then Facebook for building community. So I think one of the things that I spoke about was different business lines have different objectives. So customer service, you're thinking about kind of real-time response, then Twitter tends to be quite good. It doesn't mean that people aren't going to ask customer service type questions on Facebook. They probably will, but that Twitter for us seems to be a really good platform for customer service. In terms of marketing and community, then Instagram seems to be very good because people like imagery, and so if it's around brand and getting visual messages out there, then Instagram. So it kind of depends on the use case.